My love, we've had quite the ride. We've been through it all. Laughter, tears, ups, downs. However, it seems like we've grown apart. We don't seem to share the same values anymore, and we want different things in life. So, I'm breaking up with you.
Hello, freedom.
I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak? I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor.
Where did I put my hands? Hey guys, my name is Gabby and welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, hopefully you know my name by now. And after 3 years, I have officially quit my 5 a.m. mornings. Thank you. On April 5th of 2016, I posted a video where I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday, and going to the gym. Now, I did that for a whole year, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, going to the gym at 5, Monday through Friday. Crazy. I was obsessed, and still kind of am, with The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson, and I wanted to be a badass like him. So honestly, that was the only reason why I started waking up super early.
So I made this video because Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson have been my biggest inspirations for getting up early in the morning and working out.
So I started waking up super early because I wanted to channel my own inner Dwayne Johnson. Also, I just want to put it out there purely for my ego purposes, and I feel like because I'm acknowledging that it's for my ego purposes, it makes it a little bit better. But I was on the 5 a.m. wake up train before it became a trend. Like when I was doing it, people thought I was crazy. Nobody that I knew of was doing it, but now in the last year it became such a big topic and it became a trend, and there are so many videos and articles about waking up at 5 in the morning. It's amazing because I think that everybody should try it out. However, I was there first. Just saying. Oh look, I am sitting in a different part of the living room. Isn't that exciting? So why did I decide to quit my 5 a.m. mornings? Well, for the last 2 years, I didn't have a morning routine. I would wake up at 4:30 in the morning, I would get dressed, and 15 minutes later, I would be out of the door going to train clients. I didn't have time to focus on me, and right after waking up, I had to put my focus on my clients and my work. Second reason was that on New Year's Day, I made a resolution to have more late nights. I know it sounds very silly, but for the last 3 years that I've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning, I had to have an early bedtime because I still like my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So I used to go to bed around 9 or 9:30. 10 p.m. the latest, but that was already me pushing it. But basically for the last 3 years, my bedtime was 9:30 p.m. I got a little bit sick of it because I never went out and I never did anything with friends because you know, I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. However, even on the weekends, if I did go out, my body would naturally start getting tired at 9 p.m. So if I did go out, I was tired and I could barely stay awake, and all I would think about was how I want to go to bed. So even if I did go out, it just didn't really work and I was falling asleep. But now, oh my gosh, in the last 3 months, I've had so many late nights and it feels so good. And I'm not talking about like going out and partying all night and taking shots and coming back home at 4 in the morning being completely wasted, because I don't really do that. But you know, either it's me working on project or, you know, editing to like 11 p.m. or going to a friend's house and just chatting till midnight. I mean, I've been having many more late nights and I love it. So some of the pros of waking up at 5 in the morning is that you are awake before anybody else and nobody's bothering you, nobody's emailing you. So you actually have this beautiful early morning to yourself. Especially in New York City, it's very rare to have the city be quiet and still. So it's very nice to be awake before the whole city wakes up. Thirdly, your days feel and sometimes are longer than normal. Now, I don't know if it's an illusion because I'm pretty sure I'm awake now for the same amount of hours that I used to be awake for when I was waking up at 5 in the morning. But basically, because you're awake so early, your whole day just has this very different feel to it. And lastly, it is a very cool flex because people ask you, oh yeah, so what time do you wake up? And you go, I wake up at 5 in the morning. Do you? No. Now, a couple of the cons are that, you know, early wake up means early bedtime if you want to get a sufficient amount of sleep. So that was a little bit annoying at times. And because of that, my body naturally got used to going to bed really early in the evening, and thus I couldn't really stay up after like 9 p.m. And lastly, in my case, I didn't have time for myself because, as I said, I woke up and then I had to go train my clients. So I think it was time that I put myself first. And I've been doing that now for the last 2 months and I love it. That is it, my friends. That's exactly why I quit my 5 a.m. mornings. I wake up right now around 6:30 or 7 in the morning. I love it. I am just as productive. I wake up, I meditate, I go to the gym, I come home, I shower, I have a dance party, and then I either do creative work or I go and train my clients. If you do want to try out 5 a.m. mornings, by all means go and do it and try it and see if it works for you. But remember, just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it. If you function the best when you wake up at 11 in the morning and you are the most productive and energetic, that's amazing. If somebody else wakes up at 3 in the morning and for them it's like, you know, the best time for waking up ever, that's amazing as well. So just because everybody's hopping on the 5 a.m. train doesn't mean you have to hop on it too. See what works for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit of an insight of, you know, me waking up at 5 in the morning for 3 years and the reasons behind me quitting it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe because I post new videos every single week. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you next week. Bye!